Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. In this guide, I'm going to show you exactly how to convert your Windows system disk from the MBR to GPT style without needing any third-party software and, crucially, aiming to do it without any data loss. Stick around. Important disclaimer. Before we dive in, I cannot stress this enough. Always back up your important data before attempting any disk conversion process. While the MBR2GPT tool is designed to be non-destructive, having a full backup of your system and personal files is your ultimate safety net. Another crucial prerequisite is to ensure your drive is not encrypted with BitLocker or other full disk encryption software before attempting the conversion. You can check your BitLocker status by searching for BitLocker in your control panel and opening Manage BitLocker. As you can see on my screen, for my drive C, BitLocker is currently off. Make sure this is the case for the drive you intend to convert. Alright, with those warnings out of the way, let's identify our target disk. We need to find out its disk number and confirm its current partition style. Right-click on your Start button and select Disk Management. In Disk Management, look for your system disk. This is usually disk 0, but it can vary. Right-click on the disk itself, not a partition, but where it says Disk 0 on the left. If you see Convert to GPT disk grayed out, or if you go to Properties, then to the Volumes tab, as you can see here for my Disk 0, it says Master Boot Record, MBR. Note down the disk number. Yours will likely be Disk 0 if it's your main Windows drive. Now that we have our disk number and confirmed it's MBR, we can proceed with the MBR2GPT tool. We need to open an elevated command prompt. Click on your Start button, type CMD, right-click on Command Prompt, and select Run as Administrator. On the User Account Control prompt, we'll run two commands. The first one validates whether the disk can be converted. This is a crucial safety check. The command is MBR2 GPT /validate /disk : then your disk number, usually disk : 0, then /allowFullOS. Press Enter. The tool will now check your disk layout and system configuration. If everything is okay, you should see a message saying, Validation completed successfully. If you get any errors here, do not proceed with the conversion until those errors are resolved. Common issues might be insufficient space or an incompatible partition layout. If this guide is already looking helpful for a tricky task, please take a moment to hit that like button. Okay, since our validation was successful, we can now run the actual conversion command. So, the command is MBR2GPT /convert /disk : your disk number, again, disk : 0, your main system disk, /allowFullOS. Double-check your command carefully, especially the disk number. When you're ready, press Enter. The MBR2GPT tool will now begin the conversion process. It will attempt to shrink the OS partition if necessary, create the UEFI system partition, install boot files, and apply the GPT layout. This process is usually very quick, often taking just a few seconds to a minute. You'll see several steps being performed on the screen. Once it's finished, you should see a message indicating that the conversion completed successfully. Crucially, the tool will often state, before the new system can be booted properly, you need to switch the firmware to boot to UEFI mode. This is a very important step if you've just converted your main Windows boot drive. If you converted your primary Windows operating system disk, usually disk 0, you must now restart your computer and enter your system's BIOS or UEFI firmware settings. The key to enter BIOS varies by manufacturer. Common keys are Delete, F2, F10, F12, or Escape. You usually press this key repeatedly right after powering on. Inside the BIOS UEFI settings, you need to find the boot options. Look for settings related to boot mode, UEFI, legacy boot, or boot option filter. You need to change this setting from legacy or CSM, compatibility support module, to UEFI or UEFI only. Make sure UEFI is enabled and set as the primary boot mode. After making this change, save your settings and exit the BIOS. This is usually done by pressing F10. Your computer will then restart. If the conversion was successful and you've correctly switched to UEFI boot mode, Windows should boot up normally. But now, from a GPT disk, using UEFI, once Windows has loaded, let's verify the conversion. Right-click on the Start button again and go back into Disk Management. Find your disk, Disk 0 for your system drive. Right-click on it and go to Properties. Go to the Volumes tab and look at the partition style. It should now say GUID Partition Table, GPT. You can also check your files and applications to ensure everything is intact. As you can see, all my data is still here, and files open without any issues. And that's how you can convert an MBR disk to GPT using the built-in MBR2GPT tool in Windows. Don't forget to subscribe to Passionate About Tech for more in-depth Windows guides and tech solutions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.